Hi everybody.
Hi, you guys.
Hey, we're back. Spent last week in Mexico where it's nice and warm. Hopefully we're a little bit browner than when we left.
Cancun,
Yeah.
Playa del Carmen.
Yeah. We were actually in a really nice resort celebrating our 40th anniversary, although we did a couple months early. We went there just because it fit our schedule well, and the weather's a little bit not so hot as it will get in July when our actual anniversary is. But we wanted to talk to you a little bit about our experience, and I just talk about what we enjoyed, how we were when we were there, and how we enjoy things. We're probably not the typical person that we don't like sightseeing a whole lot and doing a whole lot of things. So tell them a bit what we did.
Part of that is because we do that when we travel, and we still don't like to travel, so we haven't learned how to do that. But this is you have to take this with a grain of salt. This is us. We're letting you in on our world to see what we do on a vacation.
Yeah, so we like to relax.
Yes.
So we didn't plan a lot of sightseeing, even though there are things like that to do. We did spend one night. We went to see Cirque du Soleil, which is awesome, and really an exquisite meal.
Beautiful night. That was one of our favorite nights too.
Yeah.
But you know, the big thing is we really need to fully rest. Like some of the stuff we did that we loved is we could take naps whenever we wanted to. We were out on the patio and all of a sudden I look and Barry's asleep. And it's like we could take a nap whenever we wanted to. And we slept good. We slept probably 8+ hours.
And a couple of things that were really fun for us, as Lori said, to have time with the Lord and to just talk together, to spend time in the Bible. We read a book, kind of a prophetic book that we read together, and we really felt like the Lord was speaking to us a lot about us and
that
where
was
we're
so
at
exciting.
Right now.
It's like it opened the door for him to speak to us. You know, even when we were reading the Bible, because we don't do our Bible studies together, we do it we have our own quiet time, and then we pray together and we walk and pray, but we don't do Bible study together. And that was really fun too. It was like we were going, yeah, we're better together than we are separately. It was just like it was bringing another perspective, and so that was kind of fun too.
Yeah. Just had a lot of time together. And one of the other things I did is we were actually on the flight down there, I took out my phone and started writing questions. I have about 10 questions.
This is my favorite.
And so every meal, we would ask, and Lori came up with some questions too. We'd talk to each other and ask questions about our marriage, about our life over the last 40 years. Lori actually did some Facebook, Instagram posts and put some of those on there if any of you are following that. But things like, what did you enjoy the most over our 40 years of marriage?
What are your best memories?
Yeah. What do you think God helped us with the most in our marriage?
What were some of the hard things you had to work through that God really came through? Yeah. But it was so fun when we started thinking. Then it's like the whole conversation. It was like we'd see more and we'd remember more. But it was helping us remember God in our lives and in our relationship, and a lot of us with our kids and things that we remembered. It was like going on memory lane and with the Lord, and then we became so thankful because it was just really good how much He's been with us.
So we had a lot of fun for us. I know other people are different personalities. I was just talking to somebody when we came back, and this other wife that we know, wonderful mother and wife, she said, "Oh, I love to to research and find out what's going on and do everything I can and find out about the people and what they do on locals like. So different personalities are going to want to do different things. But I will say this, and this is, again, is for us, and every couple needs to figure out a way to do this, but I think it's important for every couple to find a way to do this, is to find ways in your life to connect regularly with each other. And so we weren't the kind of people that said, oh, we go away to dinner and connect, or we just connected in daily life, and that's what we did on vacation as well, is connect with each other, and that's what we enjoy. We really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about that?
It also made us realize we wouldn't want to be on vacation all the time, because it was so nice not to have to be anywhere that we didn't want to go, not have to do anything we didn't want to do, and to just have unlimited time to make our choices, because we don't have that in our lives. But by the end, we like missed what our lives are together in ministry and with our families and with our kids and with NHM and our staff, and we were thinking, if we lived like this all the time, it could get boring. We even by the end, the food was so delicious.
And I think one of the good things, and this is, again, you have to work out your personality, but I think it's important to find a way to really enjoy your home life. And even though we enjoyed being away, we really felt good and were happy to come back home. And the things we could enjoy about each other there, we could enjoy at home as well.
And so, both of us said, oh, it's so nice to be home, And that's really true.
So to me, the good life isn't so much about what you have, and like the place we're at was, somebody gave us a timeshare, so it was very inexpensive for us, but to go there without it would be extremely expensive. And it was beautiful.
So it was a gift from the Lord.
It was beautiful, but it wasn't about the place we were, how nice it was, all of that. It's really about being together. So to me, I really feel like that is the core of the good life for us. So we want to just share that with you. And hopefully you can talk in your relationships, whether you're dating, whether you're married, and just figure out how do you live that becomes really meaningful for you guys. Not just what you're gaining, what you're earning, what you're possessing, but how you're living together as a couple.
It's good, baby.
Good. Just before we pray for you, I want to talk to you about 2 workshops coming up. Love After Marriage is coming up in June 24th through 28th here in Redding. These are 2 workshops here we do in Redding, near Bethel Church. We do it at the Red Lion Hotel. So if you're wanting more for your marriage, and not just wanting to learn about marriage, but wanting to experience real deep intimacy, connection with each other as husband and wife, and in a supportive group, check out Lamb. Reading, June 24th to 28th. And then a month later, we have a single life workshop coming up for all you singles that still want some more help in developing relationships, and not just learning about relationships, but actually experiencing close, intimate relationship with other people of both sexes.
And with the Lord.
Yeah.
It ends up being very spiritual,
really
because
good.
That's where everything starts. So there's inner healing that happens, and there's community, but there's preparation for marriage as well.
Yeah. All we can say, and the reason we keep doing this, is lives are changed dramatically and long lasting. So Single Life is coming up July 24th through the 26th.